Welcome gamers to the playtest of Space Scum. A playtest is essentially just almost like a proof of concept type sort of look at a game that's in development. This is like a pre-alpha build. I'm not sure when the actual game is due to come out. I'm thinking next year, but I can't remember exactly what the details were for that one there. But it's looking good. This is actually like Battle Brothers set in space, and I thought I'd just sort of show a little bit about what the game has got, what it's promising to have as well, like, you know, in terms of the user interface. There is a warning when you do start the game up that this is very, very early on, and so it's wildly unbalanced. But it shows a lot of promise, and it's sort of funny. When I first started playing it, I had some misgivings about it, and then the more I played it, the more I thought, actually, this is really damn good. Like the way it's sort of actually coming together. So even some of the misgivings that I had, which I will explain what they were, but when I actually started playing, I thought, oh, actually, no, it is covered. It's covered in different ways. So anyway, let's just go in, and I'll show you what I mean when we get into it. I won't start a new game. The new game starts off with a tutorial. Actually, I will start a new game. I'll just show you what this one actually has. So with what we have through here, we only have one planet enabled. In the actual real game, you have procedurally generated planets, and you can have more than just the one. I tried a few different starts with the same start, and it was a different layout every time I played it. But with algorithms, you could sort of tell it was the actual one planet. So recommend its origin if it's your first time playing Space Scum. But you have all these other different sorts of things. So new crew, where you end up with 2 ranged units and a melee unit. These are also random, as you sort of, like every time you come back in. If I go back, I don't know if it'll show it, new game. See how they're changing around a little bit, but we still end up with this sort of reptilian guy along with the same sort of loadout, but with just different characters each time. So this is procedural. I love this, actually. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this game. So you've got that start. You've then got Forged Remnants, where you're actually where you're playing as robots. And so warning, robots do not gain XP or level up. Robots are upgraded via the purchase of robot systems. So you have to sort of do your damage with these actual robots and then upgrade them. Again, I love the idea of this. Deep space haulers. In this case, start with a pilot and a service robot. So you've got one person that can level up plus a robot. And again, you've just got the one robot to the one way to play it. This looks so damn cool. If we have a look and see, new crew is just like this is an easy start. A little bit more difficult again. Bounty hunter, just a single unit through here, only two difficulty through there. A solitary gun for hire, armed to the teeth, trading numbers for experience, and so that would be a bit more difficult, but he'd be a high level sort of unit. Escape convicts, where you've got like heaps of them, but are only sort of got melee weapons, very, very basic melee weapons, so you need to sort of build up. Trappers, I like that it's just got so much already at the start. And so these guys are start with a 3 crew of poor equipment, very low funds and good provisions. And so they need to sort of get armour, etc., etc. Gunslingers back in through here. Again, this is going to be an easy-ish one. Start with a 3 crew with average equipment, average funds and low provisions. And so they've got sort of like the ranged troops. One thing I do find in the game is that the melee is very hit and miss, literally, with there's a lot more missing than hitting, which I don't like. I wish that I wish it was more elevated, but I'm guessing as you level up, that would be okay. New Empire down through here. You're then looking at Veranosaurs, which are essentially are your reptilians, but again only with ranged weaponry. And heavy crew, heavy weapons crew in through here with big weapons, easy start. So this is sort of so you start with 3 characters with good equipment, low funds and average provisions. So you start off with very limited money, so you have to do sort of missions to sort of then go and succeed. I'm tempted to actually start with one of these actually, so let's just go with one of these sorts of starts. Which one should we use? Might even start with the, I might start with this one here with the heavy firepower, because I've only played with new crew with these guys, but I think I will actually start with the heavy weapons crew through this other side. Actually, does that chop and change as we go around? It looks like it does a little bit. Yeah, we're getting different, same equipment, but just different crew coming back through here. Let's just go next. Now, you do actually have, you've been double-crossed and ambushed on a delivery run. Find out who set you up and put a bullet through their face. So this is actually the tutorial. And you can just go none, which is you prefer to carve your own path through the galaxy as you see fit. So play with no ambition, quests active. So in this case, we don't actually have a story that we have to then go and fulfill, but we can actually have that there through that one as well. Now, Out for Revenge is always the same start, but then a random sort of planet with what you end up having. I'm going to go none because I haven't tried this yet. Just go next. So this one we just forge our own way. Now, this one here, you can see it's, I'm just going to pause it. This is day one. Death Giggle, I think, is the planet, I'm assuming. So it's just a random planet. They are sort of like these desert planets. We do have these roads which you can move much, much faster along the roads. And if we have a bit of a look through, anything in green is sort of friendly. So we've got the Galactic Ascendant Force. This is actually going to be a group that will just be patrolling, three units in that particular group, but very difficult to sort of then go and fight. We have our own vehicle back down through here, and in the vehicle, if we have a bit of a look at it, we actually can't open that one in the demo. Factions we can't open in the demo as well. The crew, and when we go back in, we can then sort of start to see what they are. We can see that there's a lot. When I opened this screen up, I thought, oh wow, this looks fantastic. And this is, I think, the where I really thought, wow, this is really taking it. It's got a lot of really good things that are going to be coming through here. So you start off with an inventory, back up through this other side. What have we got through there? We've got some stoker grain, which is just common food. So we start off with a little bit of food, a little bit of money. There we go, inventory. We've got 1,500 money at the start there. So we can sort of go and get other units. We have, this is our group. We can have up to 8 crew. I'm sort of covering the last one there, but there is one more sort of at the back end there. So you can sort of have up to 8 personnel in your grouping. And then each unit has their own skills. And so if we have a look at this particular, this is a rocket launcher, which does a certain amount of damage. The range is between 3 and 10. So if anyone gets in too close, then it's going to be able to not be fired. Optimal range is between 6 and 10. So just knowing sort of how the weapons work is important. This guy here, if we go and click on it, this is using a heavy machine gun. Its range is between 1 and 11. Its optimal range is 2 and 8. So that's actually interesting to see that one. And then we also have the this one here, which has sort of got like a power warhammer, which is just a 1-to-1 range in through that other side. Some of them will have different abilities as well. Like this one here, we've got a throw grenade, so additionally hits a 1-tile radius around target. So that's actually a good one. So we do actually have a grenade with this particular unit. I don't know if, we've got one there. So explosive grenade. I'm assuming when we use it that we don't get it back. That's worth 500. We've got an attack, standard melee attack. Now this is, you can see there it's like it does sort of armor damage, force versus force fields. It's sort of fairly weak. Armor penetration through there as well. And then you've also then got like a disorienting blow, which will sort of cause units to actually, what's that? 50% chance to apply disoriented to characters, hit causing melee attack and ranged attacks to decrease by 15 for 1 turn. So we can sort of try to do that just to sort of give them a bit of concussion. We also have lunge, which is a nice way of I've seen this in a few of the playthroughs that I've done, which is actually a fairly cool way to just do a little bit of damage from distance with your actual weapon. So it can sort of allow you to sort of then come back through. In this case, we are using padded graphene armor, and there's different armor in the game. It looks like they're all wearing that particular graphene armor, which is giving them 95 armor. They do have explosive resistance. They also have these graphene helmets, so they've got 50 armor in through that side. The armor and the helmets and things take damage very, very quickly. I would like to see that change a little bit with the way it sort of does work. We've got accessory slots. It's just really nice. You've also then got these skills where you can then go and actually pick up, as they level up, different abilities like Focus Mind, Goliath. So again, it feels a lot like Battle Brothers in the way that it sort of then goes and works with different tiers sort of running their way through the actual way that you can then play the game. So I think that's pretty damn cool. So that's the profile. The profile is also, these are all humans. So human species. They are, this one is a mine pitman, and so they end up with different, this info for debug purposes do not show to player. These are the character-based stats and their potential ranges. So we're seeing the information there that ultimately will be not shown to us, but their backgrounds will be important. We then actually have perks, and so in this case, this one's frail. So its health is down by 10, and it's also clumsy. So this is not the best unit, this particular one, this melee guy. Ferron, his name is. Other things we have is we've got a detailed, then sort of, text about who the guy actually is, what he does do, and then finally the ship, which we don't have a ship at this point in time. But the ship, you can sort of see personnel on the ship. We can have a lot more, which is essentially like our reserve. So our reserve force back in through there. So ultimately you do end up getting ships, constructing ships, and sort of being able to then move from planet to planet, which sort of takes it well beyond what Battle Brothers does, for example. So I really like the promise of this game. I love it, actually love it. So I'm looking forward to sort of following the development of this game as it sort of progresses further. Let's just go and sort of start playing a little bit. So we're outside here. I've paused the game. This is a settlement in through this other side, Scorch Fields. Clicking here will open the settlement menu. If I go and click, it wants me to then unselect so we can drive our vehicle into it. So we just go and drive in. And so this is actually where we've got like a whole lot of different things we can then go and visit. Now, these are sort of random depending on the actual map that you're playing. And the map is always random as well when you first start. And so in this case, we've got a lot of different things, more than what I've seen in other playthroughs that I actually had there before. And so if we had robots, in fact, we can buy robots from in here. I can actually afford a robot. And so I could actually sort of go and grab a robot and through this other side. Their daily wage is low, but their actual upfront cost is fairly high. So I can get robots to sort of help us out. And we can then sort of go and see, what their abilities are. These are service robot. Again, they're going to have a different background. And then they've got test traits, which we're not seeing there. It's just something that we don't know what that actually is at this stage because it hasn't been fleshed out. There's going to be a lot of things in this game where we don't get to see what it actually all is. So as I click on each of these, I'm not seeing any real difference with what they do have. The stats are certainly changing around a little bit as we click on the different units. Anyway, we won't bother clicking on those. We'll just go back out. So that's the Robot Emporium. If we did have robots, robot systems is how we'd then do the upgrades, I'm guessing. So there's few things in through here that we'd need to then go and get to improve our robots. So as we got more money, we can then sort of go and improve the robots back in through there. We have a labour exchange, which allows us to then go and hire more mercenaries or more units. And so we actually have like the person and their background. So Daxion back into here has got like a very low upfront cost and relatively high daily wage. So we could sort of get this unit. This unit doesn't have any actual equipment. This is a police enforcer. This one's a hustler, which has got like again, we can sort of see the different things. These are human. Background is a hustler. This is vigilant, so he gets a melee damage of +10 and focus of +10 as well. I'm not exactly sure what focus does. In battle, this character generates 20 focus at the end of their turn. There's a lot of since focus is used for abilities. Okay, so special abilities would then use the focus. So I guess it's like mana if you're playing other games. You've got a colonial infantry down through this other side. A fair bit per turn through there. Yeah, that's okay. Colonial infantry, a mine worker, just with basic equipment. Colonial infantry down through this other side, but with no weaponry. So we might just take our actual force that we've currently got and not bother getting anyone else to join us just yet. And we'll just go and do a mission and sort of show how that one does work. So if I go and actually, that's the labour exchange to pick them up. Market just allows me to buy and sell, so I can buy and sell different things. So I can actually go and get like better equipment, for example. Like this is not going to be better than what we currently have. So our graphene helmets are going to be, there's a graphene helmet there worth 1,200. So we're not going to find much better than that with what we end up looking through here. So these are, in fact, that's the same type that we're using, I think. Different weaponry that we could actually go and pick up, like energy heavy machine guns, etc., etc. But we'll leave that alone for now. And so that's the market, armor smith, where we can go and pick up different armor. And again, we're looking at heavy ceramite armor, very rare, which has got very, very good abilities. This is plated graphene armor for 160. Where's our graphene? Our graphene armor is worth about 1,200. So this one has got like 100. So they're going to be sort of like where we have. This one is light graphene armor. So our actual armor is sort of this ability. Again, if you're sort of starting off with defaults, you're going to end up with this sort of crappy armor, which doesn't leave you much protection, to be honest. All right, so they've got those, the armor smith, the arms dealer. Again, we can then go in and look for very specific weaponry back in through here. This is a big city, by the way. The last one we have, the spaceport. So unable to leave the planet in this game version, so we can't travel to the other planets, but we could from a city with a spaceport. But the contract fixer is where we pick up our missions. So we just go across, and so we've got eliminate nearby bandits. We're going to get 1,200 if we get to do that one. We've got 2 units we have to go and kill. These are actually, I think this is sort of like the faction that they're from, I think. And the planet is Death Giggle. So Death Giggle is the random planet that we've generated. What I might do at the end of this is actually just generate another one, just so you sort of see the difference. Now, the terrain won't change, certainly with this one that we're playing at the moment, but the layouts will, and maybe even like the starting city might not be as big a city as what we're seeing through here. Clear large enemy facility. Some of them will be outside, and some of them will be inside. It's sort of like just try to find vermin extermination. We have a this one here is a we just need to kill one of the reptilians. Clear large enemy facility. This one we've got to clear 2 of them back and through there, and clear enemy location, 2 of them there as well. Maybe we'll go eliminate nearby bandits. If I go and click on them, it'll tell me sort of like it's 13 hours drive to get to this particular one. Yeah, that's the faction there. Yuhani Empire. Go and grab this one through here. This, that is the one that we're sort of then that would be sort of dealing with. Where that's only 3 hours away to clear this one out through here. Clear large enemy facility. Let's go and do that one. As I said before, there are outside fights, there's inside fights. I'm assuming this is going to be an inside fight. So we'll accept this mission. So, and the factions aren't shown yet. If we go to factions, it's disabled in the demo, so we don't get to see those at this point in time. But I really quite like this, and I think we can even sort of string a few of them together, like to sort of go with other bits and pieces. So, but we do actually have one mission already. I don't know if we can actually pick up a second one. I won't try. I just, it's very, very early. Let's not risk things. Press escape, and so we're then out of here. So it's just going to pause again, and that's the direction of travel that we have to then go. And we can sort of see how far down we have. We've got nomads in through there. These will be units that either will attack us or we can attack them. Reds are the ones that are the actual target. So I'm just going to go and avoid the rough terrain and just go through this terrain through here. I could take a road and just see what actually happens, but let's not bother with that. Let's just go back in and just left click. You see it slows down when we hit the rocks. So some of the terrain becomes a little bit more tricky. There's a bug that would be a bit more difficult. There's 7 of those. There's the power station. So that's our mission. So in we go. There's a dead moor. All right, here we go. So we've got the dungeon entrance. I haven't seen one of these before, so this is all completely new to me. Dungeon entrance is located here. We then have to go into tactical battle is located here. So tactical battle is located. Location is not cleared. You may not advance beyond this location until it has been cleared. So let's just go and drive into that one, and we'll enter and start this particular tactical battle. So you cannot see who you're fighting with what we actually have through this other side. We'll just go into fight and see what we get, because I've got no idea. Right, the way it works is, even though the actual layout is it's tile based, but it's tile based in like an isometric form, and so you end up where you do get to work on the actual hexes that you sort of see around the place. I don't know what these are going to do. This is a metal plate. What's that one? That's metal plate. I don't know if they actually have any abilities or anything. Certain areas will then be able to hide behind equipment, for example, if there's anything else happening. We first of all go to deployment mode, and we sort of have to then make our way through to try to then sort of find enemies. Now, it looks like there's an automated sentry, so destroying causes 60 explosive damage in a 1-tile radius. So I'm guessing we want to avoid that, so we'll avoid that particular location. We can sort of come through here, back up through this other side. We can see a little bit of where we're going. There's another door there, for example, and then we have a whole lot of different locations there. So we'd be able to avoid this automated sentry if we did start down the bottom here, but I think we're going to go through the middle. So let's just go and it looks like that automated sentry is going to have a hard time hitting us if we just go straight through there. So what I'm just going to do is just going to move my forces into different locations. I'm thinking that this middle guy is going to be the most important one. Just keep them all together. That's one thing I did sort of make a mistake with, is I split my forces up, and that's not a good idea. In fact, I could even go into here first and then sort of move up. Look, I'll stay in the center, I think. Just move my way through. All right, let's start the battle. All right, now I'm hearing sound back over this other side. And we can see there in this round we have two of ours. We have Ignis and Ferron. Then we have one of the enemies makes a move, and then it's Lunarix, and then it's us. Then we actually have a mercenary bruiser has a go. Two more, so we can start to sort of see the initiative as we sort of then go through this one. Now I'm going to this one here is a fairly long range unit, so I'm just going to go and position him down towards here somewhere. So it's going to be 8 moves to get down that way. If I go to there, I can then just go and open the door. Not seeing anything else just yet, and I will actually try to get him inside if I can. It's going to cover the doorway, so I'm just going to leave him where he is. Oh, there we go. There's a unit way down there. So we're seeing this is a ranged unit, mercenary bruiser. So we did actually get to locate this one. So there's more in here than we thought. Now he is. We don't get to sort of really do anything there. I'll just go on in the turn.
Time for action.
And I will move this one across into this location in here. Not seeing anything else up this way just yet, so I'll just go and leave that one there, end our turn. This one's a little bit exposed, but this one is not a ranged attack. I think what I'll do here is I'm going to wait, and we'll sort of take this unit out. Now, if I now move into different locations, this was one of my misgivings, was because we don't actually have legs, we couldn't go prone or crouch. And so I thought, oh, that's going to be very, very limiting. But we do actually have some protection from, like these metal crates, for example. So I can actually move to there to get a little bit of a defense on one side or the other. So if I use this as my starting point, in fact, if I go this way here, I can sort of keep them all together anyway. If I just move to that one there, anything that does come from this angle will have a little bit of protection from that unit there. And I don't want to do anything else this turn. We have 40 ammo at this point in time as well. This is our hit points, the armor that we've got, and I'm not going to get a shot at him. If I go and sort of try to aim at him, it's just not going to happen. So I don't actually have a shot there. So I don't know if that's... Yeah, that is definitely an enemy, I'm pretty sure. Yep, so we'll just leave that one where that is. And end our turn there. Round 2.
What's up, boss?
Okay, see how they actually moved out, fired, and then moved back again. So this is actually, this is pretty cool actually to see that. Now this one is going to be too far away. I'm going to be too close. But I can move there for 4, or I could move there for 4 as well. And that's 1, 2, 3. And then that's our minimum distance. To fire is 8. So to fire this one, it's going to take me 8 action points. So if I move to there, I don't get the shot because I've only got 13 total. So if I move to there, I can shoot. So I'll go and take that one, or I can move up. 1, 2, 3. I can actually go get it from there as well. I'll just do that. It's only 20% chance to hit it. I'll just right click, and we'll just go and move up one more. And try again. 28%. I've got a slightly better angle. Let's just go for it. So we did a fair bit of damage to it, which is good. Oh, there's the other thing. It is actually that automated sentry is one that does get a shot as well at us. And so we don't have a real lot that we can do in through there. So I'm just going to go and end that particular run.
What is it?
Now this one here, again, we're just going to be able to, I can do a few different things with this unit. This one is now burning, I think. If we have, I don't know if we can actually no, if I right click, it's going to essentially then be what we end up doing. But you can see there the status. We do actually have burning. We've got broken bones. God, I wish we could see the actual, what the damage actually is. I don't know if I can. If I go and click on it. Yeah, no, it's only going to do that one. If I, I'll just turn that one off for a second. Don't know if I can actually do it. No, everything I do wants to go and actually do something. If I go back to interact with the environment. Okay, here we go. No, I still can't do it. So there's nothing else I can interact with. I do actually have this lunge, so I can actually go and do that one. I've also then got the throw grenade, which I don't want to be doing at this stage. The lunge, if anything, is in a straight line. Anything else is melee, but if I go and use this lunge, it's only 4 action points. It does sort of light damage, but I can actually go and target this one for 67% to hit. We missed, and this happens a lot in this game, unfortunately. I find it very hard to hit anything with melee. I'm just going to go and hit it again with just a normal attack. Missed again. It happens all the time. It's actually quite frustrating. I'm just going to move that one up now. Actually, no, see how there's actually there's a reaction shot. So I'm just going to end the turn there.
Ready and willing.
Now that still can't do anything there. Now this one here, we do actually have control burst. I've got brace. Oh, hang on. What have I down to now? I've got 10 action points. Okay, he's down. That's good. So we took him down, and we can see there's other sorts of actions and things. There's heavy weapon action point cost for movement increases by 1 per tile. So with the heavy weapon, I'm going to need some light weapons as well. HMGs require setting up with brace before they can be fired. Okay, that was just lucky that we did that one. All right, so in that case, we still have 4 action points. So I'm just going to stay where I am. That one's still going to be the target for this unit that comes out of the corner here. Just going to end our turn.
Yep.
Now, to get to this one down in here, we're probably going to need to avoid this particular sentry for a little while, and we'll just move our way into the next area. So I'll just go and move this one up into this area and leave that one.
I'm waiting.
I can actually open the door. So nothing coming in that door just yet. Let's just move up a little bit. Just stand in the door.
Your willing servant.
Robot. Okay, so that was the one that was firing at us before. Now we are still braced. Not bad. Now we've still got 7 action points, and these only cost 6. We're down to 25 ammo. Got him.
You worthless pile of excrement.
It does sound like an AI voice, but the voices are different for different characters. Well, I think that all we have left now is just... Actually, still saying that there's still one more there somewhere. I'll leave that one where that is. We'll just end our turn. Here we go. Whoa! Yeah, so we've now taken a lot of damage this way. Okay, so we're now going to reload. Oh, I need to reload the rocket launch, and I didn't do it. Throw grenade. This one's actually got some sort of shielding on it. I think I'm going to have to run away and then do the reload. Got 6 there. The reload is 8. 4. I can then do a reload there.
Reloading.
And this one really can't stay in this fight, so he's now got to move out. I find these melee guys just so weak. That's something I hope that they do change. They're just really useless. I don't think that that can actually hit us.
Ready for action.
We can't see that unit anymore. I'll just do a reload.
I need to reload.
There's no overwatch, which is sort of unusual. I thought there would be, but there's not. So hopefully that will come at some point. Actually, there's the different things we actually have. We are braced, so we are in a good position here. We are now reloaded, so I'm just going to end the turn. That one could fire through.
All right, already.
All right, so we now have a shot there at 38%. Let's just go for it. Did some damage to it, to its shielding. Not seeing it there. We'll end that one.
I'm here.
I want to just move this one up out of the way. He's really out of the fight now. And you can sort of see there his armour is now fairly poor.
Ready and waiting.
And again, really nothing for us to do here and just wait for this guy to come out of this door. And we'll sort of see how we go. Damn, it's actually
I'm waiting.
moved into that area. Reload.
Grabbing ammo.
And we're now badly damaged in here as well.
Ready and waiting.
We'll end that one. I do have a throw grenade, but I'll just end.
At your command.
And again, we're just waiting for him to come back out of there, and then we'll sort of go on the attack.
What's the plan?
Well, we're not going to be able to do much here. What's this one here? This is throw grenade. Again, his armour has sort of come back up again.
The universe awaits.
Probably shouldn't have done that. And with the other guy, we'll just send that one.
Awaiting orders.
We do have throw grenade. I think he's standing right there. Doing damage to the walls.
Let's get going.
Alright, so throw grenade. It's not bad, is it? And nothing much you can do.
Let us not dither.
Can't see this unit, but we can fire into here again. Okay, that's gotten rid of a lot of it. Let's move out of the way.
Ready and willing.
And we'll just brace there.
What's up, boss? New ammo.
Need to reload. End our turn there.
Time for action.
We don't have anything else we can really do other than go in for melee with this one. So we'll end our turn there.
Your willing servant.
I do have a burst mode. Okay, we're down to small amounts now. You know, still I'll be able to do this shot in here. Got him.
Too easy.
Oh, we actually had some that bounced off the walls and actually did damage to ourselves. So we're sort of now really struggling. End.
Yep.
And now we do actually have the 1 ammo. I'm going to have to bounce out and attack this particular thing from range.
What is it?
This one's not going to be able to do anything.
Ready for action.
I'll have to reload that one.
All right already.
I'm waiting.
Ready and waiting.
We'll do a reload. Actually, we've still got 30 ammo there. I can't... Oh, yes, I can move through there. You can move through your units.
All right already.
Now, that's... does give us the look there, so not quite what I want. So we'll be able to move down, take a shot, and then move back again.
You rang?
At your command.
I'm going to have to brace, unfortunately, if I want to use this.
I'm waiting.
Round 13. We can sort of see the damage already been done to our units and through this other side. All right, let's move down.
Sweet
Done.
dreams, sugar.
All right, we got through there, but with damage. So now, when you consider that we lost those helmets, I'm pretty sure we don't get them back. That's a lot of cost. Like that's what's that, about 4,000 or so. So this really wasn't worth the what we're going to get back from this particular mission. So battle summary, we've done all that one. We'll just go next. We do pick up a couple of units. So that one's worth 600, the submachine gun, and we also got the vibro longsword. Now this was done with the. I'll just go and loot all. Just go and grab those. I might as well get them. We'll end the battle. And what do we have down in here? So a stash of loot is located here. Location not cleared. So we will have to take this one on as well. If we go back to our crew... Oh, actually, they do have their armour back. Okay, cool. I didn't realise that that would actually happen. But you can see there the armour has been diminished a little bit with what's actually happened. So I'm guessing we have to sort of fix it up a little bit over time. I think... I don't mind the rocket launcher. That's actually pretty cool. This unit went up a level, so I can actually go and level up this guy here with the heavy machine gun. I might replace that with something else, but if we just go back in, now that we've got the level up, I can click here to level him up. And we then actually have very similar to Battle Brothers, where we have sort of like a random selection of +4s, +3s, and +2s, and even +1s. So I would have loved to have gotten this one here to get better accuracy, but I didn't get it. So these are the ones in through here. We've got initiative, which means he'll move a bit faster. This one here is I'll grab those for the hit points. This here is psionic attacks. So psionic attacks. I don't know what that does. I think I'll just leave that one. Melee. Not really going to be all that valuable. I'll go initiative. I'll go melee. I'll just go and grab those. So I'll just go and confirm those ones. So unfortunately, we didn't get. It's just a bit random as to how they then operate. Do I move the submachine gun in? It does a lot less damage. Maybe I'll keep this one where it is. I think I'll keep the actual weapon that he's got. And so we're now in level 2 with him. And we also then have one skill available for him. And so we have things, for example, like Focus Mind. So unlocks the Focus Mind ability that restores 60 focus when used. I think that's for sort of like special, if we have special abilities. Not sure if they use If they actually use, yeah, they do have a focus cost to do different things as well. So so that's something we could actually get. We've got Goliath, where we end up with total health by 20%. Blitz plus reaction points for the first and second rounds of a tactical battle. Also increases initiative by 12. We've got the improved moving target. So if we are moving around, which we're not going to do, charge, we're not going to do that. I think Goliath, I think we'll go that way. Confirm. I love this as well. Just even the graphics look good, just the way that's sort of been structured, which is quite nice. I like it anyway. So that's all good. The rover is sort of essentially the vehicle that we're moving around the planet with. Now, we did get the grenade back. Did we get it back with everyone? Yeah, we did. Okay, this is just so this is a permanent, we have one per mission to use that. Okay, that's cool. Again, I like that. It means that we don't have to sort of get rid of it. Now, if we hover over the Vibro Longsword, common two-handed weapon, does kinetic damage, same as the other one there. It does the same damage as the others. It's got less focus to use this longsword. Versus force fields, it's 100%. Versus armor, it's only 70%, whereas the power warhammer is worth 160. Versus health, 100%, and force field penetration is a bit less. Do we go and do it? So middle mouse button to set for repair, so we can actually sort of go and repair different things as well. So the warhammer is a little bit damaged, 94% at this stage. So I think what we'll do is this one here is also, its repair is only 35%. I haven't tried clicking that one on there. These have all been set for repair. So we'll actually try to repair that one as well when we can. So we actually just designate that we will be wanting to repair that at some stage. I think I'll just keep what I've got. I could go, this one doesn't have very good a ranged attack, like to hit. The submachine gun, I think I'll just keep, even though these are super, super useless, I think I will move this across. I find these so much better. What's this one down? This one's 39%. The ranged units just seem to sort of work so much better than the actual melee units, and I think they do need to address that in the game. Inventory, we're at 1400 at this stage. We'll just go and close that one off, and in we go. Oh, here we go. What have we got? Tactical end battle. Yep, so that's the end of the actual tactical battle itself. So we'll enter this one here. And we did just pick up a whole lot of infinity drive engines. This, I think, is for the space vehicles. I think like you do pick up space vehicle components, so I'll throw that on board. It may be for our actual vehicle as well. So the actual vehicle that we have, it's not actually, this isn't part of the demo, but that's fine. We'll just go and leave that area, and then we have the end here. So we'll just go and enter. So into battle, we have faction mercenary. So we actually have a couple of mercenary marksmen, a mercenary gunner. Okay, so clear large enemy facility, eliminate all enemies, primary, succeed within 6 rounds, optional. I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll just go and fight. Which one thing I'm not sure about is if we can, when we come into the battle, actually change our equipment when we're in this sort of setup phase. But I am impressed with this game. It's actually, it's a pretty cool game. The way it sort of does work. It's sort of out of the mission itself, I think, or maybe it's just where we can't see it. You can see there's like a leave the battle area, I think, there. So I think that's how you retreat. Is just go to the edges of the actual combat. Okay, well, let's see how we go. So these guys are still injured. So we actually have problems, and we have a fair few. So there's somebody who has an action. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have to somehow get rid of. So we're going to be wanting to sort of stay in behind locations and set up different attacks, I guess, and wait for things to come back through. That's all doors, I think, all the way through there, which is a bit tricky. We have a door way at the back there, which I don't really want to be sort of accessing. There's not really a lot that we can do there. I could start in this little room and just move my way out, and maybe leave one unit back down this way, and I can then always just come back in around That one might be a good way to move it. Let's just go and move that one there. Actually, probably move that one up the top. Move that one back, and this one into that corner there. Let's just cover what we can from these different areas. So the heavy weapons. I'm not sure if we can actually go back to our vehicle. So toggle health bar display. Oh, that's pretty cool. There we go. We can see the health bar displays in through there. I haven't looked at this before. Toggle obstructions highlights. Okay, that's obstructions. Cool. And then we've got toggle obstructions. Great. So we can actually sort of at least see in behind them. Again, I really like where this game is going. It's may alter the starting position of your party. Yep, let's just start the battle in through here. It's a brutal game though.
Awaiting orders.
Now we heard a door open. There's a door that's just opened there. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is I've got a little bit of protection there. If I move up to there, I get sort of like half protection. I do have a bit more protection that way. Let's just move there and then we'll go and set up our brace. So we use a little bit of focus to do that one. And I'm just going to end my turn there.
What's the plan?
Now, we don't know which direction they're going to come, but it looks like they're going to be coming through here. So let's just go and set this one up. Unfortunately, we don't have a really good location here to hide behind. I'm sort of tempted to come back down this way, because I'm thinking this is going to be the door that we're going to be attacking. If I go to there, I'll do that and end our turn.
I'm here.
And in this case, I'm just going to go and move that one across, just so we can actually sort of go and target this door ultimately. So we'll leave that one where that is, and end our turn and just wait for the others to then come back through. So we've got 4 that we have to get rid of in here. I think I'd also like to see
Ready and willing.
where the combat doesn't sort of really impact too much. Now it's moved through there. Like, you know, if you do lose your life, I would sort of hope that it doesn't actually. I would like to see Overwatch. I would like to see where, you know, even if you get killed in the battle, there's a good chance that you can at least be nursed back to health. So let's just go and just keep the bracing there. I quite like this defensive position that we're in. So we're just going to go and end there.
Let's get going.
And that one as well. And end.
Ready and waiting.
And we'll just end that one. This door should open now.
Your willing servant.
Okay, I'm just going to leave that one where that is.
What's up, boss?
Leave that one.
The universe awaits.
Not seeing anything there just yet. I'll keep that one where that is. We are looking down that way. It's a fair distance though. All right, let's just leave it there. I've no
Ready for
idea
action.
where the enemy's actually gotten to. I might move this one down just to open this door up, and then we'll open up all these areas and just see what we're up against. So we'll end our turn with that
Yep,
one.
yep.
End our turn with that one.
Let us not dither.
Oh, there was something there. I didn't see what it was.
Ready and waiting.
All right, so we do actually have this machine gun. And there was someone else just in behind this door here. So we have control burst, 57%.
This universe is ours.
Not sure why it bounces back like that. Just going to move that one back. End our turn.
All right already.
And we'll just stay where we are there. I do have... That's the range that we have. I could actually do that one because we know that there's somebody else in there. Let's just stay where we are there. It seems to be like some sort of... It bounces back for some reason. It may be because we don't have an open area. I'll just go and end the turn there.
Time for action.
Just going to leave that one back as well.
At your command.
Yeah, we're not braced. Did a lot of damage, that's good. Now we have a guy back through here with a marksman rifle, which could be a problem. I do still have action points, but I'm just going to leave it there. So we'll end his turn.
All right already.
Just go and hit this one from the side. Oops, hang on. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want.
Yeehaw.
So that one's down. And we will need to reload. Which I can't do just yet.
What is it?
So we've only got 2 left to get rid of. Just leave that one down there. So there were 2 moving. I'm not sure what the next one actually is that we need to use. So we'll end our turn here. They've still got good numbers there, so I won't bother reloading, I don't think, although I could. Reload heavy machine gun.
I need ammunition.
So we're using focus here, just to sort of do that one.
I'm waiting.
This one here, the focus is still very, very good. We'll just do another reload. And end our turn there.
I'm waiting.
Now there's still another one somewhere else. Can we rotate? Looks like we can't rotate. We're going to have to just drop the walls down a little bit just so we can sort of see what's going on. Not seeing anything else up this way, that's fine. We're covered here fairly effectively. Just can't do anything with... We're going to probably have to hunt that one out. So that's something we'll have to go for. I wish we could see what they've actually got when, and I wish they would stay up when you've actually seen them. Would be nice, just so you can sort of plan a little bit. End our turn there.
Ready and willing.
Now, there's still nothing showing up this way. Looks like they're moving around a different direction.
What's the plan?
That one's ready to go as well. The focus is
You
full.
rang.
All right, we've opened that one up. Still not seeing anything. Door is open. These doors are all closed, so whatever's happening is happening back up in through there. I don't really want to be moving too far out into the open on my own. I can move to there, and but I think I'll actually just stay back and just keep an eye on anything that's happening down this in this direction, just and stay in behind the full wall and through here as well. So we'll end our turn there.
Your willing servant.
Now we do have vision this way. thinking, do we move off now? We don't have that area covered. I think we'll get moving into this position around here somewhere. Still not seeing anything else there just yet.
Let's get going.
So we've used up the action points. Still got one more action point, but not really going to be able to use it.
I'm here.
Okay, let's see what we can find this time. Still nothing. Oh, there they are. So this guy here's got a shotgun. It's a mercenary marksman, but it's only got a shotgun by the looks of things. So again, I can't tell what it's actually got. It's 100%. Hardly any damage. Okay. We'll just move back a bit. So that wasn't all that effective.
Ready for action.
Not seeing anything out there just yet. I'll brace from there.
What's up, boss?
I'm going to delay
Ready and
the move just so we can sort of see if we can spot that one again. I'm not seeing it there just yet. It's way back there now. So we need to blast into there.
Yep.
Which is not going to be effective. So I'm not going to get the chance with this one just yet. So we think the other one, the marksman, is actually down in here somewhere. Just see if I can draw them out. This one's a bit exposed. There they go. Now I think we've
Ready
sort of,
and waiting.
we can do things. I'm going to delay that one.
All right already.
I'm going to delay that one.
the universe awaits.
Yeah, so we can now, if we hit there, we can at least start to do damage that side. It's too far. It's too far as well. Just leave it there for a second. We'll end our turn there.
At your command.
And this one we have to just end. So I can sort of fire at that. It still doesn't reach it. It's got to get into there. I'll just end the turn there.
All right already.
Now we can actually see that. Hit chance 53% to get that area. All right, we'll take it. We have 3 points left over, so I'll be able to move back into the position. Now, if we've knocked out somebody there, not that we can make use of it, just move back in behind there. So that was good. We'll end our turn there.
Awaiting orders.
I'll keep that one where that is. I'll just end my turn because I don't think that they're going... Oh, actually, yeah, no, we've still got two that we have to then go and operate with. No point delaying. I'll just end the
I'm
turn.
waiting.
Reload.
Reloading.
All right. And end our turn there.
Let us not dither.
So that one happened to sort of get smashed. You can see there it's taken a little bit of health points, but not really going to be able to do anything, so I'll just move back again, just to there.
Ready and willing.
We still don't have anything we can fire on just yet, so we'll end that one.
What's the plan?
Going to delay that one until we
Time for
can see where the others actually are. Still there. That's okay. We'll just move back. Ooh,
Let's get going.
moved away. I'm still going to fire up into that area, just sort of see how we go. Actually, I could even fire out into this other area as well. See if we can blow up some of this stuff. Just get rid of a little bit of it.
Your willing servant.
God, I wish there was Overwatch. We'll end that one.
What's up, boss?
Reload.
Grabbing ammo.
And end that turn.
What is it?
Still seeing that one there. Okay, I should have gone and shot that one again.
Ready for action.
Keep that one there and just brace again. We can always just close doors as well in behind us. It's just only 2 action points to do that one, but I'll leave it open.
Yep.
That's going to do damage there. Missed. Got rid of one more though.
I'm waiting.
Still just sitting there. I don't think his weapon's really strong enough to go into the fight. Certainly his health isn't. Good.
Ready
Now we've got
and
him.
waiting.
So this is good stuff for us. So we have, this one is 80 to 140 control burst. Hits all targets between the attacker and the target. This one here is additional hits a 1 tile radius around the target. 100% chance to apply pin to character's hit. Let's go that way. And we get another one of these as well. Don't know why I can't do that one again. Oh, cooldown. Okay, there's a cooldown there. That one is... did it do damage back to us again? It's sort of like it reflects it. Alright, well, we've certainly sort of weakened that one anyway, so we'll just go and end that
All
one.
right already.
And we do actually have no ammo, damn it.
New ammo.
And so we better reload. And actually what I might do is just close the door. And we'll open it up when we're ready. Because I don't want him to be attacked again.
You rang?
Now we know that we're pretty secure here. That guy's now moved off. I'm going to stay where I am there.
At your command.
We'll open the door. Not seeing anyone. I'll just do a reload. Actually, I don't need to. I do have a control burst I can do in through these sorts of areas. I'm assuming he's going to be in around here somewhere. That didn't do anything.
All right, already.
It's got to be in here. Let's just clear these out.
I'm here.
And I do have a shot there, which I'll just see if I can do some more damage to him. Actually, before I do that, just move up and then take it there. Missed. All right, no more action points we can do. We'll just end our turn there. Oh, not good.
Awaiting orders.
Now, do you get a shot? Can't see it. All right, we'll end our turn there.
I'm waiting.
And we need to reload.
Time for a reload.
Move them back. Okay, end our turn there.
Ready and waiting.
And he really is out of the fight now, I think. This one's got broken bones. Yeah, burnt leg. There we go. We can hover over these a little bit. Moving target, so it makes it a bit more difficult.
Ready and willing.
All right, so we'll brace. And this is the most dangerous one. Missed.
What's the plan?
I'm going to get one shot here. 38, yeah, that's too far.
Ain't that
Got him,
just
good.
dandy?
This one's just got the shotgun, so we're getting close now. Only have one action point, so I can't do anything else
The
there.
universe awaits.
Do we get a shot there? Can't see it. Too far. Ah. That was a waste. All right, we'll move back and end our turn there.
Your willing servant.
I can hit there, which will then do damage. So a few ricochets and things, which is good. We'll end our turn there. We're down to 15. Actually, I can still do this. Too far. No, I won't bother.
I am indisposed.
Just do a reload.
Let's get going.
We need to reload here.
Reloading.
Keeps that one exposed.
Let us not dither.
Getting down there, which is good. Now down to just 3 ammo.
Ready for action.
Now, we don't have enough focus points, so I'm just going to have to stay where I am.
What's
Get the
up, boss?
focus up. What happened there? Oh, I've got to reload. I've got up there. Oh, I just can't fire that far, that's all.
Reckon
going
that's the end
great.
of y'all.
Alright, we did it. We didn't lose any units. If we won this time. It is a hard game, it's quite brutal. But I do find the ranged units just so much better than the melee. Like, it's unbelievable, the difference. So we've done that one. We'll just go next. And then we've got bandages and a pistol. So we'll just go and loot all. Would have liked that marksman's rifle. Would have been nice. So we'll end our battle. So there we go. Clear large enemy facility. Succeed within 6 rounds. No, didn't happen. So eliminate all enemies. So we do pick up some extra money there. Complete. I think we get that immediately. So we'll exit the structure now. Just pause. So that's now been cleared out. I don't think we have to go back. If we go back into, yeah, we've got 2,500 now, so we don't have to stay there. But the whole the map itself is quite large. So we've got like little scavenger units, which would be fairly easy for us to pick off. That's Scorch Field again, capital settlement. So that's sort of where we are. What I think I'll do is I'm just going to go and I'll save where we are. Not that I'm going to play this one again, but we'll just go and just go to new save. And yeah, that should be okay, I guess. Overwrite save. Yep, that'll be all right. We'll just go back and return. If we go back and start again, I'll just see if we start off next to another capital settlement. I don't know if we do. I don't know if that's part of the algorithm for it. But if we just go into exit to main menu and new game, heavy weapons crew, next, none, next. Oh yeah, there we go. But you can see there the layout has changed. So this is still a capital. It's still Scorched Haven. This is Hellhampton is the name of the actual. I'm thinking that the name probably dictates the layout of the actual game itself. We can move quickly across these roads. If I decide not to go to that particular settlement, I can actually just go and move along the roads a lot faster. It's got nomads down through that side. There we go. Every so often it's just a little bit faster. It doesn't quite know where to go. We'll just avoid that one. But we can stop any old place. Nomads were chasing us. Now that's a medium settlement. If we go into this one through here and just see what they've got. This is a medium settlement called Sunflare. And so we'll still have, this one's got aid. I haven't seen this one before. So that's actually where we can then pick up first aid equipment. All right, the arms dealer market, labour exchange and contract fixer, you're going to find them pretty much everywhere. So you can then go and sort of pick up more troops for your forces. But it's really got a lot of promise, this game. So anyway, I'll leave it here, guys. But I thought I'd just sort of show the game off and see what you think. For me, I was worried about certain things like the fact that you couldn't, as I say before, go prone or crouch or sort of stay behind equipment, which I think would make it a bit more beneficial. But overall, you still have the ability to hide behind different types of locations, which is good. The different units have different abilities as well, which is great as well. So no, I'm really quite impressed with where this game is going, and look forward to following its development into the future. If you like this sort of content, please consider liking and subscribing. It certainly does help. And if you comment as well, that sort of helps with the dreaded YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.